Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Microbiology Digest. So our discussion today will be the second part of classification of virus, that is the RNA viruses. So in our previous discussion, we have discussed about the classification of DNA viruses. So today in this discussion, we will be discussing the RNA viruses, how they are classified into different families, subfamilies and genera. Now, RNA viruses, in comparison to DNA viruses, they show a number of properties. They have variable properties, different features they used to show. So these viruses, RNA viruses, they carry RNA as their genetic material. So RNA is the genetic material for these viruses. The genome, as I said, they show different features. They may exist either as single-stranded or double-stranded. The RNA genome, it may be either positive sense or polarity, negative sense or negative polarity, or some viruses they may have mixed polarity, or it is also said as ambisense. Then sometimes some viruses they may appear as single molecule, it is said as monopartite, or in some cases it may be a segmented, multiple segments may be there, they are called as multipartite genome. Then they may be either linear or circular in their topology. So it may occur as a linear molecule, or it may occur as a circular molecule. These parameters, they are of they play an important role in the viral genome replication, gene expression, as well as in the viral assembly process. Now, as I said, positive sense. What is positive sense? The viral RNA which is carried in the genome, if it can directly act as a mRNA, or if it can directly be translated into a protein, then it is said as a positive sense virus. The negative sense, it cannot directly translate it into protein, but it requires transcription of the genome to generate mRNAs for protein synthesis. So these type of genomes are called as negative sense. Now first we will start with the double-stranded RNA viruses. These viruses, they are included under class 3 of Baltimore classification system. So first family under this is the Reoviridae. Reoviridae, they are non-enveloped viruses, spherical, and their size is 60 to 80 nanometer in diameter. They have typically a double layered capsid. Genome is double-stranded RNA. They are linear, but they are segmented. The number of segments may vary from 10 to 12 segments depending on the different genera of the family. The name Reoviridae, the Reo, it is coming from the respiratory enteric orphans. It is the shortened form, three letters of respiratory enteric orphans. These three letters are taken to name the family as Reoviridae, because these viruses, they are mostly detected in cases of respiratory as well as enteric infection. They have this family Reoviridae, they have been divided into 5 different genera: orthorhiovirus, orbivirus, cultivirus, rotavirus, and aquariovirus. So this is the detailed classification of Reoviridae. As I said, this family Reoviridae, it is having one subfamily, that is Pseudo-Reovirinae, then 5 different genera. Orthorhiovirus, it is having 10 segments in their genome. Orbivirus, again 10 segments in their genome. Cultivirus, another genus, it is having 12 segments in their genome. Rotavirus, it is having 11 segments in their genome. And Aquariovirus, it is the last genera of the family Reoviridae. Then each of the genera, they have their own type species, and there are some other viruses are also included under each genera. Next family with a double-stranded RNA genome is the Virnaviridae. This is non-enveloped virus, hexagonal, having icosahedral symmetry. Genome has 2 segments, double-stranded RNA genome, and it is linear. It replicates in the cytoplasm and it is released by cell lysis. This virus can be transmitted in both the ways, vertically as well as horizontally. It is having two genera. One is virus, which includes one of the very important disease of poultry, that is the IBD, infectious bursal disease. It is also called as Gumboro disease. And second is the virus. These two genus, family Viridae, it is classified into two different genera, virus and virus. Next is the class 4 viruses under Baltimore classification. It is having positive sense single-stranded RNA viruses. So under this, there is one order Nidovirilis. And Nidovirilis order, it includes two families. One is Coronaviridae and second one is Artariviridae. So first we'll start the Coronaviridae. Corona is an envelope virus, 80 to 220 nanometer in diameter. It is roughly spherical. They have club-shaped peplomers. Genome is single-stranded RNA genome, which is positive sense. It is linear. And the genome of coronavirus, it is the largest RNA genome known. The genome of coronavirus is having the largest genome among the RNA viruses. And the nucleocapsid of this virus is helical. This is the classification. Order is Nidovirilis, family is Coronaviridae, and it is having two subfamilies. One is Coronaviridae and Torovirinae. Coronaviridae subfamily is further classified into three genera: alpha corona, beta corona, and gamma coronavirus. Torovirinae is having only one genera, that is Torovirus. Then alpha coronavirus includes type species the transmissible gastroenteritis virus. Then other species are listed here. Then Torovirus having the type species equine Torovirus. It includes two important viruses. One is Barney virus and second one is Breda virus. Next family under Nidovirilis is the Artariviridae. Artariviridae, they are 50 to 70 nanometer in diameter, having isometric nucleocapsid. This virus is enveloped with ring-like surface structures, giving a beautiful look to the virus. You can see in the diagram. Genome is a single-stranded RNA, which is positive sense, and it is linear. For these viruses, they use macrophages as the primary site of replication, and persistent infections are very common for arteriviruses. Only one genus, family Artariviridae, is having only one genus, that is Artarivirus, and it includes the important viruses like equine arteritis virus, PRRS virus, porcine respiratory and reproductive syndrome virus, also known as Lilly-State virus. Then VR2332 virus. This is also a virus affecting the pigs. Next family is the Astroviridae. This is icosahedral symmetry. This virus is having icosahedral symmetry, non-envelope, and size is 20 to 30 nanometer. These virions, Astroviridae, they appear as star-shaped. You can see in the diagram, this resembles the stars, having 32 structural units. Genome is single-stranded, positive sense genome, and it is classified into only one single genus, that is Astrovirus, which includes astroviruses affecting human, bovine, ovine, and other species. Next family is the Caliciviridae. Characteristics of this family includes it is icosahedral virus, 30 to 38 nanometer in diameter. This is having cup-shaped virions. The virions are cup-shaped with 32 capsomers arranged in cup-shaped depressions. Genome is single-stranded RNA and size is 7.4 to 7.7 kilobase pair. Capsids constructed from 60 copies of single large protein, and it replicates in the cytoplasm and released by cell lysis. Caliciviridae has been classified into 4 different genera. It is not having any subfamily and order. 4 genera under Caliciviridae are Vesivirus, Legovirus, Norovirus, and Chapovirus. And type species includes the swine vesicular exanthema for vesivirus, then rabbit hemorrhagic disease virus for legovirus, Norwalk virus for norovirus, and saprovirus for sapovirus. This is the classification for Caliciviridae. Next family is the Picornaviridae. So this has been recently, this family has been upgraded to an order with the name Picornaviridae. So under this family Picornaviridae, important characteristics of this family includes they are non-enveloped, 27 nanometer in diameter, having icosahedral symmetry. Then virions are constructed of 60 copies of each 4 protein. Genome is single-stranded, positive sense, which is linear, and this virus replicates in the cytoplasm and is released by cell lysis. This is the classification of Picornaviridae. It comes under the order Picornaviridalis. Family is Picornaviridae. No subfamily, but having 7 different genera. Aphthovirus, it includes the foot and mouth disease virus, enterovirus, tetrovirus, rhinovirus, hepatovirus, AV hepato, and cardiovirus. This is the classification of Picornaviridae. Next family is the Flaviviridae. Important characteristics of this virus includes the envelope. It is envelope virus, spherical in outline, having icosahedral symmetry. Genome is single-stranded RNA, positive sense, and it is linear. The name of this family has been given because viruses they are yellow in color, flavus, which means yellow. Then these viruses, members of this family, they are transmitted by mosquitoes and ticks, except one genus which is pestivirus. Pestiviruses they are not arthropod transmitted viruses, but rest of the families are transmitted by or genera are transmitted by arthropods, and most of the pathogens are BSL-4 pathogen. So classification family is Flaviviridae, no subfamily. It is having 3 different genera: Flavivirus, type species is the yellow fever; Pestivirus, BVDV is the type species; Hepativirus, hepatitis C is the type species. Next family is Togaviridae, is enveloped icosahedral nucleocapsid, single-stranded genome, single-stranded RNA genome, which is positive sense, and viruses are transmitted by mosquitoes, and infection of the vertebrate cell it is cytolytic, but mosquito cell it is non-cytolytic. 2 cycles are there. One is vertebrate cycle, another one is arthropod cycle or mosquito cycle. And classification of this family is family Togaviridae is classified into 2 genera. There is no subfamily, alpha virus and ruby-virus. Alpha virus type species is Synbis virus. Ruby virus type species is rubella virus. And other viruses include mostly those viruses which are associated with encephalitis, Eastern equine encephalitis, Western equine encephalitis, Venezuelan equine encephalitis. These all viruses are included under this family. Next, class 5 viruses, Baltimore class 5. It includes the single-stranded negative sense RNA viruses, and these viruses are included under the order Mononegavirales. So first family under this is Bornaviridae. Borna viruses, they are named for the town of Borna in Germany. Then viruses are enveloped, spherical in outline. Genome is single-stranded RNA, linear, and it is negative sense genome. It replicates in the nucleus, and it is having only one genera, that is Borna virus. And this virus is associated with the meningoencephalomyelitis in wide variety of vertebrates. For example, there's a disease in horse, which is called as Borna disease in horse. And this virus, it produces characteristic inclusion bodies, mostly eosinophilic intranuclear inclusion bodies in neurons. And these inclusions are specifically called as Zest-Degen bodies or ZD bodies. And it is a characteristics, or sometimes it can be considered as a pathognomonic for Borna disease. Next family is Filoviridae. Again, same under order Mononegavirales. This is also envelope virus, pleomorphic in outline, and these viruses they appear as a long filamentous form. Mostly they can appear as U-shaped or six-shaped due to extensive branching. So in the diagram you can see, then they have a helical symmetry. Genome is single-stranded, negative sense RNA. They replicate in the cytoplasm, and majority pathogens are BSL-4 pathogens. It is divided into 2 genera. One is Ebola virus, another one is Marburg virus. Next family is Paramyxoviridae under order Mononegavirales. They are enveloped, roughly spherical, size is 150 to 300 nanometer. These viruses are covered with large papillomas and they contain a herringbone shaped nucleocapsid. The nucleocapsid is having a typical shape. It is called as herringbone shaped nucleocapsid. Genome is single-stranded RNA and it is negative sense but linear. Two glycoproteins are present in the envelope. One is hemagglutinin, another one is fusion protein, and they replicate in the cytoplasm. So this class Paramyxoviridae family, it classification. It comes under the order Mononegavirales. Family is Paramyxoviridae. It is having two subfamily, Paramyxovirinae and Pneumovirinae. Again, Paramyxovirinae subfamily is classified into 5 different genera: Respirovirus, Morbillivirus, Henipavirus, Rubella and Ebolavirus. Then Pneumovirinae is having two genera, Pneumovirus and Metapneumovirus. And some of the important pathogens affecting animals, they are included under this family of viruses. Mostly the Morbillivirus genera, it includes some important diseases in animals. Next family is Rhabdoviridae. It also comes under the order Mononegavirales. These are typically bullet-shaped virus. You can see in the diagram. They are enveloped. They are covered with large papillomas. Then single-stranded genome, single-stranded RNA genome with a negative sense, and it is linear. Replicates in the cytoplasm, and they bud through the plasma membrane, and they produce intracytoplasmic inclusion bodies. So example of this type of inclusion bodies are Negri bodies, which is a common finding in case of rabies. Rhabdoviridae, it is classified, it comes under the order Mononegavirales. Family is Rhabdoviridae, and it is classified into 4 different genera: vesiculovirus, lysavirus, ephemerovirus, and novirhabdovirus. And out of this, lysavirus contains the rabies virus, and vesiculovirus is having vesicular stomatitis virus. Then bovine ephemeral fever virus, and novirhabdo also contains some important viruses, and other species which are included under each genera are listed out here. Next family is RNAviruses. Characteristics includes they are pleomorphic viruses which are enveloped, and virions typically they resemble grains of sand. This is a very typical character of RNAviruses. They resembles grains of sand. This is because of the presence of host cell ribosomes. They are having segmented genome, 2 segments. One is L, another one is S. The genome is circular, and they single-stranded RNA, and this virus, this genome is having ambisense strategy or ambisense polarity. It is having single genus, that is arenavirus, and it includes these viruses: Lassa virus, Junin virus. These are the viruses included under this family. Next family is Orthomyxoviridae. Virions are pleomorphic, an envelope having helical nucleocapsid. Genome is single-stranded RNA, which is negative sense, and it is segmented. The number of segments may vary from 6 to 8 segments. And here also envelope contains 2 papillomas. One is hemagglutinin, another one is neuraminidase. This virus replicates in the nucleus, and they buds from the plasma membrane. And these viruses typically they binds to the sialic acid receptors on the cell membrane. So classification of this family, Orthomyxoviridae, they do not have any subfamily, but they are classified into 4 different genera: influenza A, influenza B, influenza C, and the thogotovirus. And each genera is having their type species, but the host specificity for each type of influenza is different. Influenza A, it mostly infects all the animals, birds and human. Influenza B, it is a human pathogen only. Influenza C is a pathogen affecting human and swine. And this thogotovirus, they are transmitted by ticks and can replicate both in ticks and mammals. Next family is Bunyaviridae. So name of this family is coming from the place in Uganda. Bunyamera is the place. Then virions are spherical or pleomorphic. they are enveloped. Genome is single-stranded RNA, which is negative sense, circular, and it is segmented genome. Three segments are present: L, M, and S. This is cytoplasmic replication. It replicates in the cytoplasm, but from the Golgi membrane. All members of this family are arboviruses, except the genus Hantavirus. Hantavirus is one genus under this family. So all genera viruses under all genus or genera are arboviruses, but hantaviruses are not arboviruses. So majority are BSL-4 pathogen, and this is one of the largest family with more than 350 different viruses. Okay, this is the classification of this family. Buniaviridae, it is having classified into 4 different genera: Orthobunia, Neiro, Flavo, and Hantavirus. Out of these, Hantaviruses are not arboviruses, and rest all are arboviruses. So next, we will be discussing about the class 6 viruses, which includes single-stranded positive sense RNA viruses, but they replicate through a DNA intermediate. So single family under this class is the Retroviridae. And Retroviridae family, they are very unique viruses. They are enveloped having icosahedral capsid. Genome is single-stranded, positive sense, and it is linear. These viruses typically they have diploid genome, means 2 molecules of linear single-stranded RNA. They are arranged as inverted dimer. Okay, this is the only genome which is diploid. Then this virus they encode reverse transcriptase enzyme, and they replicates because of this enzyme. They replicates through DNA intermediate, and these viruses they replicate in the cytoplasm. So classification of retroviruses, it is family is Retroviridae. Two subfamilies, one is Orthoretrovirinae and Spumaretrovirinae. Orthoretrovirinae subfamily is having 5 different genera: alpha retrovirus, beta retrovirus, gamma retrovirus, delta retrovirus, and lentivirus. And Spumaretrovirinae is having only one genera, that is Spumavirus. And all these viruses they include all these genera they are having their type species. And lentivirus, it includes the human immunodeficiency virus. HIV is included under lentivirus along with other members of the family. So this is all about the classification of RNA viruses. So I think this information will be helpful, and it is very much essential to know the classification of viruses in order to understand virology in a proper way. So this is what I wanted to discuss today. And again, I'll request everyone to subscribe to my channel and share with everyone so that everyone can benefit it from the informations included in this discussions. With this, thank you very much. Thank you.